Message.
Sometimes we are going to pot on things, and I don't think we're here to necessarily have a side or an opinion. We just here to have an open forum and conversation. Sometimes we just here to talk. Yo, welcome back.
Bourbon Boys.
Welcome back for another offering from the Bourbon Boys Network. Damn, it's been a while since I gave that intro. It is August 7th, 2026. Hey. It's a Friday night, and I have two of my favorite people to pod with here with me. I don't know who I want to introduce first. I'll introduce myself first. First, it's your boy Reed Reviews at Bourbon Boy Reed. You know what I'm saying? And, ladies first, man.
No, ladies clearly second.
Well, after my introduction, yes.
That's crazy. That's big Leo energy. And there's no home training.
Say hi, Britt.
Hi.
You know how this goes. Introduce yourself. Tell the people where to find you. This, that, and the
Brittany. You don't have to find me anywhere. I'm not looking for followers. Please don't come find me. And what's up? I missed y'all.
And this guy was just on here with me saying the craziest shit you ever heard a nigga say.
Nah, not really.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, my boy.
My name is Nick.
This bitch.
Tino. Everybody knows that. We were just here last week. We had a really, really good...
man, talk up, man.
First of all, bro.
With this whispers at night ass voice you got
no
going.
Nigga,
talk at night.
Bro.
That's this nigga night ass voice, nigga. This whispers after dark ass voice. WNUA 95.5 ass voice. Nigga, talk up, nigga.
Are you going to let me speak or not?
Muscles too big for to be talking that light, nigga.
First of all, stop.
You got muscles?
Hold on, I'm going to come to you in a second. Please stop objectifying my body. And back to you. You have eyes, don't you?
Let me see.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
You got eyes. You know what's up.
I see arms.
I got muscles everywhere. Okay, there we go. Let's get that shit together. Yeah, I'm Tino G. That's why I'm at. That's why I be.
Thank you, sir.
You know who I didn't know had muscles?
Who's that?
This gonna sound so crazy, right? But keep in mind, I'm just a girl.
Okay, just a girl.
I didn't know Zendaya's husband body was looking like that.
Tom Holland? You ain't watched Spider-Man?
I watched it yesterday.
The new one?
The last time I seen Spider-Man, it was the other guy playing Spider-Man.
Oh, the weak one? Not Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Oh, okay. So you ain't see the nigga after him. Okay.
I didn't know it was anybody in between. Was it a Mexican?
He looked like he could have passed for that, but nah, I think he was a white man.
And so I saw Spider-Man, and this nigga keep taking off his shirt, but I keep thinking his body is like CGI. And I was like, this his real body? Because when I see pictures, I only ever really like see him with Zendaya, like celebrity shit. He just looked like a regular little skinny white boy.
Yeah, got his little quarter pole.
I'm like, what the fuck? He got a white boy got it going on.
Right?
Yeah, so I thought you had muscles like that.
You ain't got no Spider-Man muscles, apparently.
No, I'm just playing with you.
First of all, that's a fictional character. I'm very much.
No, he's a real man.
I'm a very much real man.
Okay, but no,
too.
but that's what I'm saying. Is the muscles in the Spider-Man movie them his real muscles, like in real life, or them Spider-Man created muscles?
Ain't no telling.
That's what I couldn't tell, because the arms was kind of just giving, like, remember when SpongeBob put them blow up arms on? That's
I feel like she's trying to come in.
No, I'm talking about Tom Holland.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel like you got blow up arms?
I don't know, she was just talking shit a little.
No, I'm only saying it's because I'm talking about Tom Holland, and he said that's a fictional character. So what I'm saying is I'm really confused. Like, is his six pack and his arms, was that a part of the Spider-Man body, or that's his real body?
You have to ask Zendaya.
I can only speak for myself. Everything I have is real. It's my real everything.
Okay, well, I didn't know that white boy was giving it up like that.
Hey man,
do the knowledge.
He in the gym, just like a few of us in the gym.
Hey, hand claps to that. Gym bots. Now,
bro, first of all, I have to do certain things for my profession.
Yeah, I know.
I have to be in some type of physical condition.
No, I mean, and that's great. And you should do it whether you have a job like yours or just live a regular life. You should always be pushing the body to be in a particular shape, because that's how you have a long, healthy, and stable life.
For real. So.
Yeah, kudos to you, man.
Thanks, brother. Not you gave him a 2-gun salute.
All right, look, man. Now, this first subject I got, I don't know if it's going to trigger y'all. I don't know if y'all going to feel some type of way about it. But this is Chad Johnson speaking on how he chose his baby mothers.
Oh, my God. Choosing a
being
baby
a lot more
mother.
mature. It wasn't about having a woman that's fine and you look a certain way, you got to be a certain color, a certain complexion, hair, and all this stuff that just didn't matter. I needed athletes. I wanted athletes. So therefore, those that I chose to deal with.
So you were more a breeder?
That's all. That's all I cared about. That's all.
You were a stud.
Bingo.
Stud.
So you look at the kids, you look at the pedigree that I have created. You know, it was all orchestrated, and I told those that I dealt with during that time of, listen, did you run track in high school? Did you cheer? Did you do volleyball? Let me check your ankles. I always wanted to check women's ankles because the ankle.
Ray Charles checked wrists. You're an ankle guy.
I'm an ankle guy because you have to understand, if I want athletes, the number one foundation for an elite athlete in any sport is your footwork. And if she had bad ankles, there's no way I could procreate with you. You got to think, our first date, she had no idea. She was going through my own personal combine. We went to Dave & Buster's.
Did y'all who?
Yeah, she had no idea why we doing this, why we playing these games, why you taking me to the gym with you, why are we playing one-on-one in basketball? This ain't no love in basketball. I'm trying to understand and make sure that if it happens to come to that point, that I am procreating with someone.
Okay, so
Man, knock it the fuck off, please.
So after hearing that clip, how do you, because y'all have children, y'all are both parents, like, was that a thing when you were, like, were you looking?
What's his reasoning for that?
Because he didn't want to have children with anyone who couldn't produce athletes for him. So he was looking at them in a particular type of fashion or in a particular type of way because he wanted a certain result.
And so what happens when you have a child with like a genetic condition or like a child that will never in their life be an athlete due to medical XYZ?
That's fair. That's a real assessment. That's why I brought this to y'all, because y'all got children. And so I was wondering, was anything remotely close to this in the thought process of such?
Tino, you go ahead.
First of all, this is cap.
You calling his bluff?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
me too.
We've heard this before, right? So Amaran St. Brown, his dad said the same thing. One, let's start there, because this is all giving context, right? The St. Brown's daddy said he was having sex with their mother because of genetics, right?
Right.
He was a Mr. Olympia or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
He said he wanted somebody that was an athlete, athletic, whatever. No, he wanted some pussy.
Oh, shit.
That's what he wanted. He fucked that white lady and got some pussy. That's what it was. Now,
Do the
that's a
knowledge,
lie.
nigga.
Lonzo Ball and them daddy. Same thing, right?
That bitch ain't even got no legs.
Whatever she got. He said he
talking
wanted...
talking about him.
He's talking about LeVar.
Oh.
She talking about LeVar, not the white woman got up out of there when that nigga lost his leg.
That's crazy you said. That's wild as hell. But like him, right? He said he picked this Amazon white woman because of X, Y, and Z, right? All his kids, majority of them are hurt. They stay hurt because of these genes, right? Two,
That's what I was gonna say.
Two, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, she left his ass as soon as he got on hard times. The white bitch is gone. So, but you say you did this because I wanted to have good kids that play basketball or whatever, athletic. No, she can suck a dick really well, very well. And you shot that dick off in that thing, and you said, "Fuck it." You didn't give a fuck if your kids was cheerleaders, lawyers.
Shooting your dick off is crazy.
Shot that motherfucker. Shot that motherfucker. Shoot it again. Let that motherfucker go. That's exactly what them niggas did. Now this nigga, I love, bro, and I fuck with Chad Ochocinco. I fuck with him. I fuck with the nightcap thing, everything. But he's a lying motherfucker.
No shit.
He a lying motherfucker. He was fucking to fuck. These people ain't fucking tomorrow. I'm gonna have a 6'5" athlete. No, bro. Yo, girlfriend, baby mama, wife, whatever, is all of 5'6". What are we talking about here? Till I looked at her ankles. No, motherfucker, her ankles was on your shoulders. That's when I looked at them. I don't give a fuck about this bitch ankles. Who cares about that? These dudes are lying, bro. This is all cap. They took her to Dave and Buster's. Cool. Going to the gym, that could be a date if that's what you into. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But all that shit, bro, these boys are lying. Extremely lying.
I think the idea of
breeding, essentially.
breeding and choosing baby mamas is filthy. mentality in itself.
Why? Why do you say that? Explain.
Because you should not just be choosing people for the sole purpose of being a baby mama or a baby daddy. You get one time to fuck that up.
Right.
And after that, you should be looking for something more stable and more long term. You shouldn't just move around like Cam Newton and all these other niggas like Nick Cannon. I just want baby mama, baby mama. So I think that in itself is just kind of disgusting. Using the word breed is disgusting. Saying like, were you athletic in high school means nothing. I wasn't athletic in high school. I'm nowhere near athletic today.
Hey.
Who gives a fuck?
Hand claps.
I think that wanting your kids to be athletes and like having this dream of having like athlete children is so limiting. It's a career that is like, can you just wake up one day and it can be over because of injuries. And then especially, and this is my problem with football, this is why my son is not allowed to play football.
Okay,
because then especially when you play a sport like the one he played, them niggas don't be right in the head. They're dumb. CTE is a real thing. They say dumb shit. They be woman beaters, they be alcoholics, and they be psychotics. And so to want that for your child, your brain is all banged up inside of that skull. And so do you want this for your child? I think that's crazy. Yeah, and that's how I feel. And it's really no guarantee. Even if you tall and your partner is tall, or if you're athletic and your partner is athletic, we still have recessive genes. We still have traits that get passed down that you didn't even think was going to show up. So it really does not guarantee a thing. And then you're going to have a big-ass child that's born and don't want nothing to do with sports. He's going to be a big-ass E.J. Johnson.
Oh. What is E.J. Johnson?
A big 14-foot motherfucker in a skirt with a Birkin.
What does he do?
Nothing. He don't play no sports, does he?
What he catches though?
What I'm saying is all of that effort trying to get a big athletic child, and you just got a big brolic ass.
Oh shit, she said it.
Look,
I said it.
Like, I get it. Whereas, like, I don't like. Of course, I agree with her. The breeding thing is crazy, but wanting your child to be athletic, that's cool. Wanting your child, and I look at it a different way. Wanting your child to play sports and all that, that's fine for the average person because you want your kid to have social skills, you know, stuff that sports give you.
Right.
Being in a regular, I don't hate to say saying a regular kid, but being a kid that doesn't play sports versus a kid that plays sports, it is a difference. Socially, it is a difference. And like with problem solving, stuff like that, sometimes kids can do it that don't play sports, but kids that tend to play sports tend to take adversity a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So having your kid play sports and develop those habits and hard work and determination, all that good stuff, right? Which is cool. I have no problem with that. Having your kid play sports because you want your kid to pay for college, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, which is cool. But these niggas is rich. These niggas got money. Like you said, I don't think Nick Cannon would have 22, however many baby moms he had if he wasn't rich. I just don't think so.
I mean, money aside, I think it's just still nasty. There's no way you can be in all them different places.
Why should you be procreating children based on these different things when it should be based on something else, correct?
Yeah, it can be, but I just think like they wouldn't be doing the things they're doing if they didn't have their financial status. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, that's fair.
In some instances, I agree with, like I said, having my kid play sports. I do agree with that.
Yeah, but picking the woman based off of physique, this, that, and the third.
Your child can play sports no matter what their body
100%.
type is. They don't have to have like, oh, both of us need to be athletic in order for the child to be an athlete or play sports. Like that, they call it training for a reason because it's something that can be taught.
Well, I think the thing is to give the child a quote unquote genetic advantage because.
But you can't guarantee it.
True.
But it's only a genetic advantage in two sports. Football and basketball. Baseball, you don't need a genetic advantage.
True.
Tennis, you don't need a genetic advantage.
True.
Golf, you don't need a genetic advantage. You know what I'm saying? And baseball is really paying a lot of money too. So we're only talking about the two major sports, right? It's
in America.
Yeah, that's of course.
Because to play the most popular sport in the world,
soccer, of course.
You definitely don't need no type of.
Okay, let's throw that in there too, because FIFA just passed not too long ago. You know, so looking at the guys that play soccer and they're playing in the FIFA tournament, none of them are fucking bodybuilders. None of them have a fucking big back or super chest or, you know what I'm saying, fully like developed like that. They're regular slender guys,
more
right?
lean and agile. Yeah,
They're, you know what I'm saying? They might have strong core muscles and leg muscles that's due for what they need to do it for, but no, they're not fucking bench pressing 360 and all that shit and have a 44-inch vertical. They don't need that.
right.
What about women's sports?
That too.
Which
You know what I'm saying?
women's sports do you need a genetic advantage for?
I would say potentially basketball,
Basketball.
but that's about it.
Basketball.
Oh, volleyball maybe.
No.
Volleyball maybe.
Technically, it
depending
depends
on what position.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you want to be a striker, you need to be as tall as possible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It all depends on your athletic ability too.
True.
So I would like if we put put two sports in each group, right? For women and men. It's volleyball and basketball for women. And it's fucking football and basketball for men. You can even throw track and field in there. You can. For women, you can. But all this stuff you don't need to be genetically dominant for. Like she said, training and working on your craft, working on your game or your skill is very important. Because like you said, he or she could be however tall, however big they want to be. But then again, you might come with a kid, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't love this.
Right.
Now what?
Right. Then what do we do?
And I got a kid that's 5'11", 6'1", whatever, versus my 6'6" kid, 6'7" kid, actually really can do it.
Yeah.
Because they train, they work on it. So I think, like I said, my original opinion, I think it's cap. I think these dudes was just fucking, bro.
Just saying shit to say shit. Just
Yeah, bro.
to...
They was really just trying to have sex with these ladies and all this other goofy ass shit. They wasn't doing that shit. Ain't nobody looking at nobody's ankles, bro. Some niggas look at feet. Some niggas look at this, titties, ass. I'm not looking at no girl's ankles. If she's sitting next to me right now, I'm like, oh my God, you have some fantastic ankles. Who gives a fuck about her ankles? Nobody cares, bro. That's goofy shit.
Fantastic ankles is crazy.
Yeah, man, that's cap, bro.
All right. So I have something I think that'll get the room going. I think this topic will stir up some controversy here.
Ooh.
According to reports, and I don't know who's really reporting this, but this is floating around on Al Gore's internet, that stay-at-home boyfriends and husbands are on the rise as women overtake men in payroll jobs. Now, when we look at the statistics, the number was like basically 51.6% to whatever the offset of that would be as far as women versus men having jobs. Mm-hmm. But this does seem like a growing trend, not only in our community, but just across the board. How do y'all feel about this shit?
I don't feel any way about it.
Is it something you would participate in?
I grew up in a very non-traditional home where my mother was the head of household and my dad was more domestic. So I don't feel any way about this. I feel like partnerships are partnerships.
Right.
Everybody has duties and you do them. It don't matter really who has what. And I also think that this trend of like women beginning to out earn men or at least level out with men makes sense when you think about women's rights. And I say this all of the time when people talk about like, oh, well, our mothers and grandmothers, marriages used to last longer. They used to stay together. They had to. They couldn't get
Because
education. They couldn't work.
Yeah.
Women damn near couldn't survive without a husband.
Couldn't get a
without
bank
a man.
account.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without a
so on and
man
so
at
forth.
one point.
Yeah.
So you had to stay with a man. So now more women are going to school. Women are putting off having kids so that they can get education, so that they can get jobs. So it makes sense. And I don't really see no issue with out earning men. When I think about my relationships, I usually out earn the niggas that I date. It's probably
Do the knowledge, nigga.
probably two of them that I didn't out earn, but
So this is your typical position. So as a woman, does that make you feel some type of way? Or
up until this point, no. I think maybe it might be different now since I have a child, but I haven't really dated since having my child, so I don't really know what that dynamic looks
in
like.
present time?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
really know what it looks like now, but it ain't never been no problem. I mean, as long as you're not like a complete bum,
Right.
I don't really see it as like, oh, I got this and you got that, because it's really, we got it.
But see, that's not the actual narrative that's being spread around the internet or
What
social
is the actual
media.
narrative? Because you just said when you introduced the topic, you ain't know where it even came from. So what's the actual narrative?
So the most going narrative or what's being portrayed on the internet is that the man is the head of the household. He's supposed to provide this, that, or the third, and that a woman wouldn't even deal with a man in this type of position because that's just not what women do nowadays. But
Who said that?
the internet, social media, this is what we see on a regular basis being perpetuated. But that's the funny thing about stereotypes and narratives. I always keep coming across people who break them or completely just make them look a particular type of way. Like one of the going things in the black community is that the black man don't raise their children. Damn, near every nigga I know that got a kid raised their motherfucking kid. Newsflash,
bro.
Like
God damn.
newsflash, right? Here go the other thing. Here go the other thing that's funny. They say black men don't be in the household, and I'm like, I'm the only nigga I know, and I got like 7, 8 best friends, quote unquote. All of them come from 2-parent households. I'm the only one who comes from the divorce household, and even with that, it was divorced. At some point, these two were together, and I saw that. So it just seems like a lot of these narratives or a lot of the pictures being painted in mainstream media or social media being perpetuated is a bunch of bullshit.
I mean, the internet is not real life.
Well, you know, people will say that the internet is real
And it's
and has
not,
an effect on real life.
The internet is not real life. And you can't really go off what the internet is saying because a lot of times it's like a I can't think of the word I'm thinking about, but like the way our algorithms are, you're pretty much only seeing like similar people.
What they want you to see,
Right.
or they're showing you something that you're interested in, but from an opposite angle.
Right.
That's basically what we talked about last week, talking about our algorithms, right?
Right.
I have difference of opinions. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I have a girl. I have a daughter, so I want my baby to get to it. I don't want her to be able to depend on anyone for anything. So a lot of stuff I show her and I teach her at this very young age is to help her later on in life so she'll understand. So I don't want her to be dependent on a male or anyone to get by or to do anything. I want her to get to it, be the most educated, be the most financially stable that she can be. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I agree with that part. And then the other part is like me being a stay-at-home boyfriend. Like, nah, it's just me personally, that's not in my makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make whatever you make, which is cool, but I need to go do whatever I need to do because I don't want to be me personally, that's my personal. I don't want to depend on anybody for anything. That's just how I am. I don't like asking for help for nothing. I don't like asking somebody to do anything for me. If I can't do it, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out a way how to do it. So I'm very self-sufficient. So when it comes to certain things, like me and my partner, and she's the let me see. She makes the most money, right?
She's the earner. She's the breadwinner.
That's
as they
cool.
would say.
Her profession, she might be a lawyer, a doctor, or a psychologist, or whatever the case may be. She might make X amount of money, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that. But I'm gonna get to what I'm gonna get to on this side. You might make a couple more thousand, but I'm not dependent on that. We're not dependent on. I'm still do my responsibilities and take care of what I need to take care of.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, and what she does and what I do is two completely different things. And you know, I'm not dependent on her. She's not dependent on me. But just know I'm gonna take care of what I need to take care of because this is my responsibility. This is my home. Because I'm still the head nigga in charge in this motherfucker.
Oh shit! Hey,
Like, I'm still a man in here.
Do
You
the
know what I'm saying? I'm
knowledge,
still a
nigga.
guy in here. That don't mean I don't take my wife's, my partners, my girlfriends, whoever, whatever the title may be at the time, opinion into account because this is our home too as well.
Right.
When motherfucker knock on the door, I'm coming to the door. This is me. This is the such and such residence. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, but you know, people might have different opinions on it. The internet makes people think this has to be this has to be this. Oh, you have to do this. You can't pay for this. You have to do this as a woman, as a man. You got to do this. A lot of shit is fluff. It's goofy shit.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's real.
every relationship is unique. You know what I'm saying? Every partnership is unique. Every situationship is unique because nobody knows what goes on in those four walls of your home, your bedroom, or whatever the case may be, except you two.
Fair.
Only time people will really know is when you open it up and let people in, or you let shit out.
Or make these Facebook posts, or go live and talk about this shit.
Yeah, which is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that neither. You know, I don't want to air my relationship shit on social media to give people opinions and to sway my opinion or sway someone else's opinion towards what we got going on. Because at the end of the day, though, their opinions, they don't matter.
Right.
Only opinions matter is the two of us. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I feel that. And my whole thinking on the subject was this, like, at the end of the day, like, even with the stay-at-home moms or that being a thing or that being the majority of who stayed at home, even if it flip-flops, that's an agreement amongst those two people in that relationship.
And you got to be able to flip-flop. You got to be able to really do it both because life happens. People lose their jobs. People get sick. And so you got to be able to carry when shit happens like that. And so I know it's called stay-at-home partner, but in my mind, at least, it's not an implication that you're doing absolutely nothing.
Right, because the people that be at home with the child.
And even with my dad still worked. He had more so like side jobs, but
Right.
mama more so had like the 9 to 5 where she every day punching the clock, and he was more so doing like here and there stuff.
He
but
was
even
more
still,
flexible to be around.
Yeah, he was more
bad.
flexible.
Yeah.
So he did the field trips. He took us to school. He picked us up. He cooked. He was very handy, fixed everything, built stuff like so. And it was still like that's what worked for them.
Right.
It's a bad stigma on the stay-at-home dad thing.
I think it's a bad stigma on the stay-at-home spouse.
No,
in
it's not,
general.
bro. No, it's
I
not.
think even for the women nowadays,
And-
I say that just because the women are getting to it a certain way. So you have a demographic of women who get to it a certain way,
that is
looking at the
very
women that
true.
stay at home like, bitch, you ain't on shit because you just letting this nigga
And,
provide.
and again, back to the
nah,
internet
bro.
not being a real place. Let me tell you,
Oh, shit.
the women that stand at home, they not satisfied with that. They pretend like they are, but they are not. They want to work. They like he said, you don't want to be dependent on nobody, and it's a lot of women that's stay-at-home partners, and it's all they know. They don't have skills. They don't have a resume. They don't even know what to do or how to survive. And so you do have to know how to get it on your own. But at the end of the day, if one person is working more and this person working less, y'all just gotta divvy up the responsibilities the way that you need to.
The crazy part is I think I wouldn't, but if you really break it down, people could label me as a stay-at-home dad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Stay at home. But me and my daughter's mom aren't together, but if you want to let's just play the game of doing that based on the free time I have due to the job I have. So I have a lot of free time to do a lot, actually. You know, depending on the day or depending on what's going on. But I can be at home for 2, 3, 5 days at a time. And somebody's working 6 days out the week. I just don't do that. So I could be labeled as, if her and I were together in the same space, let me say that. Let me reference that first. If her and I were together in the same space in the same household and this was the situation, I could be labeled as a stay-at-home dad.
Okay.
But I have a full-fledged job, career, which I work a lot of hours during a certain amount of time.
Right.
So, but I'm just privy to be off these amount of days just because it's how the schedule works.
Right.
But people be like, damn, you always at home. You always this, that, and the third. Not knowing, like, when it's time for me to do what I got to do, I'm gone.
Right. And
Yeah.
you
You
out
know what
there.
I'm saying? So
And like-
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I could be cooking, doing this, and I'm not a type of person, like, I'm not just gonna wait for you to come do some shit.
Right.
Oh man, you gotta clean this up. No, I'm gonna take care of what I got. I'm gonna clean up, do this and the third, whatever.
Because we cohabitating, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how this works. Like,
I'm
it's
a-
a seesaw. Like, come on now.
Not
like,
to toot my own horn. I can make a couple meals every now and then. You know,
Hey, I see you on the grill.
I cook a little bit. You know, I do what I can. So I'm not going to, my baby daddy, I'm hungry. I'll wait for your mama. Nah, that's not how this gonna go. What you want to do? What we want to eat? Well, this is what we eat tonight. And then sometimes it relieves the stress of your partner when you can, like, hey, look, I know you got this going on. I'm about to do boom, boom, boom. You come in and do what you got to do. Take your shower, do this, that, and the third. I got the kids. I got the food. We good.
It's like a tag team match. To me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you
Yeah.
in, I'm over here on the rope. I'm getting.
I got
my
you.
energy
And then
back.
when
Yeah.
these
And
kids go to bed, I got you.
That's what a partnership is really.
For
Like
sure.
it's really just teamwork, and like we said, every relationship is unique.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is, like, I got a homie who has a full-fledged career job, like close to 6 figures with his job, like has a very high-ranking position in his company.
Mm-hmm.
He's considered stay at home because he works remote.
Mm-hmm.
And so because he works remote, he's got that moment in the morning where
He can get more done.
I can get the girls up. I can
Yeah.
get them to school. Boom, I'm back home. I'm on the computer. But her job is more demanding of her,
Yeah.
where she needs to be there in person. And I believe she's the higher earner, but that's not the riff. The riff is you've got to be there, and I'm able to do this. And
Yeah.
so he can make more money if he went outside the house. But what does that do for the children?
Right. And like with my dad was a musician, so entertainment industry is very like demand based. And so it's like, okay, I might have a job here, or I might like go out of town and be gone for like however long doing shows elsewhere and then come back. Whereas my mama was like getting on the metro, going to work every day.
Right.
So, yeah.
It was kind of the same routine as opposed to this one.
It was more flexibility. Yeah.
Flexibility, or just it's just different, and we can plan around
Right.
this opposed to like, no, this is concrete. This
Right.
got to happen every day. We got to figure this out.
Not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but sometimes that might cause a rift too.
Fair.
It caused
It
a rift.
does.
It caused a rift between
Yeah.
those two individuals. Only, I'm. It might not be only, but only if you allow social media and your neighbors and your best friends and them to get in your business and have opinions, and damn, you the one that got to go to work every day and he can be at home. That is insane. You know what I'm saying? But
she was waiting to get that off. I
yeah,
swear to God.
that's the-
she knew it was coming. It was like, ah.
she was holding that motherfucker in for an hour while she was driving here. But,
All right.
You know, I just think, man, you know, at the end of the day, man, we have to.
I don't like these topics.
Well, I got one that you might be into, or you might want to have an opinion about.
Give her the spicy shit.
We gonna get to the one we talked about.
Yeah, because I got a topic.
That's for Patreon. Britt
got
got a
some too.
topic.
I got. Oh, you guys have it?
Yeah, I got some too.
Okay, we saving both of them for Patreon.
No. This can't be for no. This
You got it's got to be for YouTube.
it can be, yeah, because a lot of people don't got Patreon, but this is it's not really no bullshit. It's just something I observed the last couple of days, and I'm kind of tired of it.
All right, well, shit, we here. Let's see what you got. Tino's got a motherfucking observation. Let's get into this.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Right, we're in the latter days of the summer, right? So it's August. You know, we got our annual Bud Billiken Parade this weekend. You know, school is about to start. You know, so a lot of things have happened over the summer, right? It's been a pretty decent summer so far. Can you agree?
For the most part.
For the most part, you know, it's been a lot of festivals, a lot of high school reunions.
Same
Same thing we talked about last week, right? Summertime Shy is probably one of the best things. You know, damn, pouring that motherfucker up.
I'm doing ASMR.
You know, but Summertime Shy is a great time. It's a great, you know, time period in the city when everybody comes out. You know, everybody's cool. So, but like I said, now it's like I said, it's parade time, right? It's Bud Billiken Parade and things are going on. And I'm driving the other day. You know, I forgot where I was going.
Where were you?
Where was I? I was on.
Because that's gonna tell half of the story right there.
Not really, because it's happening all over. Where was I? I was on Roosevelt. I was coming from. I forgot where I was coming from, but you know, I was right there, Roosevelt. You know where the Maxwell Street shit is, right there, right?
Taylor.
Yeah.
UIC.
Yeah, over there. So I was getting on the expressway. I'm tired of seeing little girls and little boys out here begging for money. While a grown ass, big fat ass bitch is sitting in they fucking AC car with AC, while these fucking kids out here begging and dancing for money for a fucking parade.
So
I'm tired of that
you
shit.
You tired of the kids begging, or you tired of the adults not giving money?
No, I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm tired of having these kids out, having these babies out here doing this. Bro, look, all bullshit aside.
Wait, hold on. Britt, you got a thought about that?
I think it's unpopular.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because I used to have to tag. I used to be in the Bud when I was younger, so
You feel like it's a rite of passage?
it's not even just a rite of passage, but yeah, it's just part of the game. And then it's less about the money. I mean, you are out there raising money, but it's also about letting people see like the routines. And a lot of people don't go to the Bud, or a lot of people don't know what's there, and so you kind of giving like a tease, like a preview.
It's like a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
that's
You don't like commercials, Tino?
that's not what I'm getting at. It's more so of a safety thing for me. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm
Okay,
really
that's
talking
fair.
about. I'm not talking about the kids actually out there dancing, performing. I'm whatever. I don't give a fuck. I've given money to these kids, whatever. I don't give a fuck. What I'm talking about is, okay. So the adult, I had passed them going where I was going. I had to come back. So I passed them. I seen the lady sitting out there, right? She was sitting out there, cool, sitting in the middle of the street. One kid is over here, but of course, I didn't see the other kids on the other side because I was going a different direction.
Oh God.
Now I
you
come
hit 'em.
back around. It's one little girl, right? The expressway feeder is right here. Everybody else is almost maybe 500, 600, 700 feet away from her. She's over here by herself. How often do we see where little girls come up missing, get snatched, this, and the third? All the time, right?
That's fair.
In the city of Chicago. We just talked about a girl I know happened to be, like I said, God rest her soul, happened to be found in a garbage can last time I was here, right?
Right.
Don't know what happened to her, right?
Right.
We don't know. So this is a little girl, maybe all of maybe 8, 9 years old, maybe younger, right? Remind me of my baby, right? So I'm sitting here like, you see guys riding up. You don't know who's in these cars. A lot of out here, right? A lot of strange men, right? And women too. This baby is right here. These people got their back turned, everything. They can't see this little baby. She out here doing her thing. What if they snatch and pull in the car and drive off and get on the expressway? Then what?
That's very fair.
That's what I'm tired. I'm not tired of the kids out there doing it, but as adults, like y'all can't have these babies out here and y'all not supervising.
You feel like they need to be doing it a lot better than what they do.
Yeah, like it need to be way more supervised. Y'all out here telling these kids to dance. It's hot as fuck, whatever. And you sitting in a fucking car on a whole other
that
direction.
That should be okay. So the people,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The adults who's supposed to be out there policing
They not
these
out there
children.
doing
Now,
it.
see,
They
when
sitting
I
in
was
the
out
car.
there, they was out there with us.
We'll see.
Yeah,
who's-
It was
it's
some
a different
oversight.
time.
Yeah, it was some oversight.
well, then these adults ain't shit. Then
Yeah, bro, they
Okay.
out there trying to, and then a lot of times they don't even have dance groups to be going in a parade. They ain't got shit in no fucking parade. They ain't doing shit. You got these kids out here doing that shit for whatever reason you got them doing it for. Man, see kids, oh man, I got a baseball team. Baseball season over with, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like me being
I'm
heavily
not
into
gonna
sports.
lie, I got a story.
Oh shit!
Go
she's got a
ahead.
story.
Talk your
my
shit.
story
Hold
pretty
on,
much
let me hit it.
it pretty much like affirms what he's saying. So when I was younger, I was probably grown, but I was like a young grown up.
What's a young grown up?
Mm,
What's the age range?
I was probably done with college, like 21,
Okay,
something like that.
you're a full-fledged adult.
A young adult.
Same thing.
Anyway, me and my friend pretended to fundraise on the street,
Oh, nigga.
and we used our old high school basketball jerseys.
So you was scamming.
The scammers.
Yeah.
You was scamming.
So
The
like he
scammers.
said, sometimes they do, but just be out there lying, getting to it. So
Let me get that $17.50 I gave y'all back. Let me get my little bread back.
Ah, shit.
But-
You confirm it.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, the scamming part, you know, motherfuckers, niggas gonna scam all the time. I ain't really, you know, I know a scamming ass nigga when you see one, but like that stuff, like, bro, it just bothers me. You got these kids out here tagging like this, and it's hot as fuck. You sit in the car with your back turned, all this other shit. Why these kids out here doing that?
Well, you know these motherfuckers ain't shit for real.
Yeah, man, that's just, I don't know. That's my pet peeve or whatever, my unpopular opinion, whatever the fuck you want to call it for the day. Like, I just, nah, bro. I can't stand that shit. I hate that, bro. I hate seeing that. And then when the baby come up on the news missing, then what? Oh my God, please help. We was doing this. You wasn't doing shit. Your big ass was in the fucking AC, covered up when these kids out here in the fucking rain and it was hot doing what they was doing. So,
Hey,
Yeah,
that's a PSA from Tino, man. We appreciate
I don't
you. This is the second time in a row you've been in here and you really just giving
Man.
a thoughtful thought, my guy.
bro, I'm just saying, bro, like this shit's so crazy what's going on out here. Did you have a face that you made?
of course not.
So
Don't don't do it.
so I
What you
saw.
gonna do?
Okay, all right.
Wait, is it one of?
Because what are you trying to say?
You said don't do it. I'm saying or what? Don't do what?
Because I'm not paying attention to you laughing on the side of
I'm
me.
not laughing. I'm
or
listening.
doing whatever. And then he started laughing. And
I told her
spitting.
she sent me a topic she wants to speak on.
Yeah,
We're going to get to
All
a
right, well,
topic. Y'all
excuse me,
both
my
have.
apologies.
We
I'm
gonna
not
save
hostile.
that one for Patreon though, because
I ain't hostile. I'm cool. But nah, man, I don't know, man. I just don't like having these kids out here like this. And you see so much shit going on, man. And it's hard, man. It's hard seeing that then where you got to go kick on the door because and it's a baby and they're dead and all type of shit.
y'all, you making it super morbid, man.
I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
bro.
yeah, and it's like I don't
It's just,
really
you know.
like that he's doing that because while that's true, and my point does not make it better, trust me. But saying, oh, it's could snatch them out of traffic, like if I'm being honest, a lot of the dance coaches are also a lot of in that community anyway. And I just don't. What you're saying is true, but I don't want to make it like. I don't want to correlate those two things because that stuff can happen anywhere, and like people get kidnapped from inside their homes. So,
They do. And like you said, I don't want to be long-winded on this, but it's just, I just seen that. I was like, man, I want to tell this little girl, please go over there with them people. Because you over there by yourself. You all of 4 feet tall. Let's just go over there with them. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. You go into these people's cars and they doing whatever. Like, you never know who's in these cars. You know
That's
what I'm
fair.
saying? So
You're a concerned citizen.
it was the parent of me. You know what I'm saying? The parent of me
Yeah.
having a girl. That's,
And that
that's
was
what
the
it
other
was.
thing too. When I was younger and we used to do that, we did not walk up to cars. We just did what we had to do.
Y'all was
If
always at the
somebody-
light. Yeah.
At the light, and then on that median thing,
Yeah.
we not walking, swerving through traffic. We not knocking on people's windows. If people want to give money, they give money. If not, they drive by and they see the commercial. So,
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, that was my thing.
or we had like cold waters, and you sell those.
Do a car wash, nigga. I don't do some other shit. I don't
Something,
fuck.
yeah.
No, don't do the car wash with the kids. To really be there. So look, let's get into the next topic. I only got 2 and then we can get to Patreon and we can liven this up a little bit more. Do you guys believe in micro cheating?
Expound.
Do we understand what micro cheating is? Do we understand what
First of all,
Oh, she's triggered.
when you sent me, I'm not triggered.
Oh, okay. Good.
Well, I am, but not by your topic.
Okay.
I'm triggered by men in general.
Here we go.
Because when you sent me the topics and I said, get this shit out of my face.
Yes.
The first one I looked at was micro cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And I just decided not to read shit else.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of the internet / men coming up with things and acting like it's new. Like micro
I feel like a woman. I feel like a woman came up with this.
For sure.
No,
I
micro
have
cheat.
examples.
No, you don't. Micro cheating might be a new word that you have heard, but all of the examples of what that is,
It's
all of
been
that
going
shit
on.
that's been considered cheating.
Right.
And it's like, this is not a new thing. Yes, it's real. We just gave it a new word.
I mean, that's fair, but do you feel like maybe? Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
My thing is this. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go first.
So I'm gonna read off some examples of micro cheating.
Mm-hmm.
1, intentionally leaving out the fact that you're in a relationship or allowing people to continuously assume that you're single
Yes.
without correcting them.
Niggas been doing that since the beginning of time.
I'll keep going, Tino. Number 2, entertaining flirtatious acts instead of shutting it down.
I do not consider that one cheating.
Ah.
I don't.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Number 3, closely keeping in touch with an ex or someone you used to be in love with.
I don't consider that one cheating either.
Tino? No comment. All right. Number 4, cheating. Oh, creating dating profiles and being active on dating sites. What are you still looking for?
That's cheating.
That nigga's quiet.
No, I'm letting you finish. I'm letting you finish. I'm letting you finish.
Number 5, lying about your relationship status online. It's okay to keep your life private, but intentionally denying the fact that you're in a relationship.
I don't think that that's cheating. Not inherently.
I mean,
The fuck you call it?
intentionally denying the fact you're in a relationship.
Is that what you said? That ain't what I heard.
No, that says lying. Number 5, lying about your relationship status online. It's okay to keep your life private, but intentionally denying the fact that you're in a relationship. That's literally the definition for number 5.
I stand on it. I don't consider that cheating. I mean, if I'm, I'll get to it later. Keep going.
Number 6, deleting messages, archiving messages, hiding notifications, and turning on disappearing mode on your messages.
Cheating.
With that one person.
Cheating.
Number 7, telling someone you would have preferred to be with them if you were not in a relationship.
Cheating. Even if it's true.
Number 8, frequently engaging in social media posts or interacting with someone you're attracted to.
Not cheating.
It's fucking on there. It's this. Put that on there. It's fucking on there. If you fuck somebody, is that cheating?
Number 9, dropping a flirtatious comments on social media posts.
To a celebrity or to a regular person?
What the fuck?
It just says what it says. You know these women paying that money to see Chris Brown because they think they're going to fuck.
I'm undecided on that one.
That's fair. And the last one, number 10, intentionally painting your partner in a bad light just to make the other person feel or look better.
I don't understand that one.
That's goofy shit. But
Yeah. Okay, so I do have a little bit of a hot take.
Okay,
I only consider physical cheating.
Okay.
Like that is the real cheating.
So you're not with the emotional cheating?
Which I think is why they gave these other things a different name.
Okay, that's fair.
But I do think that it can still be some of those other things, even if you didn't have sex, it still could be like a violation of your relationship because it's still deceptive. So flirting, for instance, and I know I'm super unpopular with this one, but I don't consider flirting cheating. And I'm not a big flirter, but I don't even consider flirt. Like if my man is flirting with somebody, I don't consider that cheating. He could do that in my face. I think it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. And I don't know if it comes from, like I said, my dad was an entertainer. My dad flirted with the Popeyes lady.
So that's just
he's a charmer. My son's dad is a charmer. Like for some people, it's just their personality. I don't take it personally.
Or hold it against them.
No,
fair
no.
enough.
So I do not, especially if it's not going nowhere. Now, if it's late night texting and it's super sexual and nasty, that's different.
Then that's totally different.
But just like regular lightweight charm.
I need
banter.
some honey and some Cajun sparkle.
Yeah, I do
And
that all
and
the
then my
time.
daddy got green eyes. He was flirting with
Light-skinned nigga, yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
So
okay, yeah.
I don't consider flirting and cheating. However, if you're like some of the other things like dropping flirts and Instagram comments and celebrities,
you heart
celebrities
something?
not so much. But if it's like your ex, that's different. It's not, you didn't cheat, no.
So there's parameters.
But it's still, but it's still
Everything's
like
subjective to
a
certain
violation.
extent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tino, you wasn't feeling none of this shit. What's
No,
up?
I'm just saying, like, because she was saying, like, this came from men and all that shit. I'm saying this came from men and all that, but I just don't think so. I think a lot
I feel like this came from both sides, personally.
I agree.
No,
I will
just-
agree.
The acts didn't come from men. Just the idea that this is a new thing is only something.
Oh no, I feel like
it's
women
only-
came up with this.
Who's talking about it right now? Who brought the topic up? A
I
man
feel
or a
like
woman?
women came up with the term micro cheating.
Okay, maybe I don't be on the internet these days, so
I don't know, bro. Like, all this other goofy shit, like, whatever. Whoever came up with it is who they came up with it. But this has been happening since the beginning of the time, if we want to be honest. But some of this shit is like, oh, it's lightweight. It's not really nothing. Then some of it's like,
I think it's subjective because I think at the end of the day, it all depends on who we're talking about. This person's interacting with. If it's this person, it might not mean nothing to you. But if it's this person, it might mean everything
Yeah.
to you.
if like one thing, if you downplaying your partner to
Anybody, then that's just bold.
To-
I don't even think that's cheating. I think you just a bold individual.
I think you open the door so you can get some pussy or,
Right,
or get some
right.
dick, do whatever you want to do. Like, you trying to
Yeah, not no
get this
dick.
person out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about male or female, bro.
I know. I'm just being petty.
that's called dirty macking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, that's an old term, right? It's not new.
I'm old. See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't do nothing but just reinvent the word.
Yeah.
It's just
And
like,
when I said men, I don't mean men made the word. I'm pretty sure women made the word. I mean, women made the word, and now men are like, well, look at this new thing. But it's like women made the word to like,
just make men sound like Neanderthals.
yeah, like,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
some,
Like,
yeah.
look at this, look what we found.
Yeah,
we found
right.
fire.
You're old, micro cheating, like we've been calling
Nah,
it this.
man. You know, it's just
okay.
all bullshit aside. Like, it's like you said, man, it's situational. Certain things, certain couples, certain will allow. Some things they won't. Because
It is-
I have flirted with the lady in Popeyes and all that just to get some free shit. I'm getting it.
I did it just the other day. I got an extra 5-piece.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
And
I done been and flirted with the bitch with my nigga before, and it's nothing.
Y'all tag team hoes?
It ain't nothing. Like, we ain't got to take nothing home, but it's just fun. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, yeah, like it's just
and sometimes
Some
you
women,
can't.
and some women don't play like that.
And sometimes you can't
know
control
your
that,
partner.
right?
Right.
You can't control what somebody else says to you.
right.
True.
So if I'm doing this and I'm just acting in a regular capacity of who I am, and somebody get to saying something, I'm like, you know, whatever. You smiling at the bitch. Fuck, you want me to be angry? I'm ordering some chicken.
Like, what you want me to
Right.
do?
The fuck-
Like, we
you know what I'm
both in
saying?
here trying to get our order. Like, what
And
the
a
fuck
lot
you
of
want me to do?
times when some people are working in their prospective occupations, you might get a lot of flirtatious stuff going on there too. So
Especially when you got like an occupation like you, where like your job is in a lot of like porn storylines, like police, firemen, plumbers,
Like,
any
hold on.
service person is like coming to your house, doctors or whatever.
like, you know,
Like, that's in
why
all the pornos.
Okay, look, why do we jump to the extreme? But like, yes, you know what I'm saying.
She ain't
So
lying, though.
whatever, dude. You would double down on it.
She would.
Fucking
Cause
nigga.
some women will be
But-
like, you just in a certain uniform, and it's like, ooh. So
It's like, quick story, right? You know, I do a little cooking at my job. You know, I do a
Yeah,
little something.
we know. Not a little either.
A lot of cooking.
Nigga trying to downplay that shit.
It's cool. Right? You know, I do a little something every time I can. You know, I do what I can at work. You know, so whatever. So when I go shopping a lot, you know, it's always, what you cooking, such and such. What you cooking? I'm coming with you today. I'm doing this. Oh, you got that uniform on. I'm coming with you. So it's sometimes it's, you know, it's whatever. And then sometimes it be other shit. You be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, laugh it off. Oh, okay, thank you, whatever. But you know, it's a lot of times it's like that because of the uniform. Because of the uniform or whatever you're doing, and
I got another
they
hot
flock to
take.
that.
Oh, shit. Nah, more
And I
hot
think
takes.
and I think having like a work wife or a work husband is healthy, as long as you're not like really fucking them,
Why?
But-
Why is that healthy?
because you at work.
Right, you're at work. What the fuck?
Like,
does
you
I'm not.
ain't got
this is my
nobody. You
work
ain't
wife.
got nobody that you just flirt and giggle with back and forth at work from time to time.
Fuck no.
He worked with a bunch of
A
men.
bunch of bull daggers
Not,
at the fire station.
No. Now I work with ladies too. I work with ladies too,
All
but
them bitches bull daggers.
they're not bull
What type of
daggers.
bitch want no axe?
They
and
not
some
bull
boots.
They not bulldaggers. No, they not. They not bulldaggers.
They're not dainty with them boots and that big ass hat on, just steel toe boots.
When they outside of their work clothes and they do whatever they put on clothes. I've seen pictures of those
But
ladies
we ain't
like
talking
that.
about outside of work because we talking about at work.
But
yeah, she said at work.
That's what I'm saying. Like a little. Okay, y'all watch The Office?
Yeah.
Well, no, Jim and Pam not a good example because they really got together. But like before Jim and Pam got together,
Mm-hmm.
just that little innocent, like, oh, I'm flirting with the bitch at the desk right here, and that's it. I think a little bit of that is harmless.
Until you fuck.
That's why I started with you can't really be fucking with them.
Okay, so
That's what
okay.
I'm saying. Like just some workplace light flirting.
In my previous occupation, you know what I'm saying? Like, people used to flirt all the time. Like, this is my work husband, right?
Yeah.
I think you want to fuck.
No.
Don't
Steve,
come to me.
no.
Just let me finish.
Let him finish.
Don't come to me with like, let me give you a hug today. Let me smell you.
Sure.
I think you trying to fuck me.
But
Yeah.
you can think that,
At
but
7
y'all
a.m.?
never do it. But
At 7
but it's
a.m.?
still harmless. And then if this was my man, and if I went up to his job, I'd be like, that's the bitch that like you. And it's like T, you know, we could gossip about it. Like, oh, that's the bitch. That's
Yeah,
the bitch that be trying to smell you.
No,
A lot
it
of
ain't
women
like
not
that.
giving it up like that.
It's only T till they be like, oh,
If
she mean mug your ass.
if you got the type of nigga
Or
that's
you
gonna
f-
if you
or
got
you
the type
feel
of
like
nigga
she
that's gonna act
intimidating.
on it, I don't feel like no bitch intimidating. To
Talk
be
your
honest,
shit, big
but
dog. Talk your shit.
It really just depends on the type of man you with. If you know you got, listen, I got an ex. That nigga fuck anything.
Do the
Okay,
knowledge, nigga.
I would never play those games with him. Oh my god! Because I know he don't know how to just draw the line. Like that one was gonna take it too far. But when you know who you dealing with, I think it's fun to laugh at.
And I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna be honest. So, did I have a work wife? No, but I had somebody that was real. I was close.
You had
to.
a work companion.
Oh, we was cool. That's my buddy. That's my homie. That's my homie to this day. So she would tell me like about what's going on in her situation. She wanted a male perspective. I'm unbiased. One, I really don't care about what she got going on at home. Like personally, like that's on you. But
you can give a certain direction.
I'm gonna give you my
hear.
opinion based on the man, like
Right.
you said. But like you said, it's my opinion.
Right.
And you once you open the door to my opinion, now it might sway your opinion to what your partner is doing, and that's on you. I'm on it. You asked me, I'm giving you what I think. I could be wrong, whatever. So did I have that? Yes, I had that several times. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what do
you're
you think?
Serial work.
No,
wife
I'm not.
haver.
I'm not a. I don't have a work wife. I didn't have a work wife. I had.
A work companion. You had work people.
I just had people that
You
confided
know
in me.
you know what you had?
Is it gay if
You had a coworker.
There you go. I had a
if you
coworker.
texting a girl and flirting with her and she sends you a gift of Saucy Santana? Is that gay?
What the fuck is you on? Ember, why did you send me that? The fuck? Why did you send me Saucy Santana?
So say for instance you texting somebody and you say something flirty and then she sends you a gift of Saucy Santana saying clock that.
I'm thinking I might be.
Let's
getting
move on,
I'm
please. Let's
thinking
move
I
on.
might. No, hold on, because I'm gonna give her what she want. Part of me thinking I'm getting where I want, and part
But
of
do
me
you think she friend zoning you?
or part of me thinks she playing in my motherfucking face. You just got done doing that.
No.
She
fucking
had
lied.
to. She had to.
Let's get
She
to
do
this
it.
last topic before we
Nah,
get to
hold on. Because don't play with me like that.
Because that's way too specific of a situation.
Because what exactly? Like, what are you doing with that? Because you
Being
telling
petty?
me to clock what? I'm not clocking shit.
She's being
what are we
petty.
talking about?
She's being petty.
And of course, like with women, that's a big thing. I don't want no dude around me like clock that. I'm gonna tell you, get the fuck away. From me.
But if a woman's saying it, but she just used the gift of a man,
Why you just so you could have used?
because that's the
Carisha.
first one that came up.
Nah, that's some bullshit.
I'm gonna give it an eye roll emoji. Like, what the fuck is this?
And you laughing way too hard.
Because I'm.
Because she did it. That was just her.
I
She
know
just her.
I
Just did it.
No, I didn't just do it.
You
but
did it
I did.
an
I
hour ago.
suggested it. No, I didn't. I
You did it
suggested-
recently?
No, I suggested it.
Bullshit.
Come on, where's the screen? We need to put my phone in the screen.
The last
Come
topic.
on.
The last topic we got before we get to Patreon.
Hold on. Before we get to this last topic on this platform, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the chat, in the stream or whatever, let's give a happy birthday to my homie Nick right here.
Oh
man.
shit!
You know, his
Wasn't your
just
birthday
passed.
yesterday?
It was Tuesday.
Birthday just passed.
Happy
on
belated
Tuesday.
birthday.
Same day as Barack Obama.
The 4th.
You know, please don't put yourself in the same category as Barack Obama.
I,
But
did- I just did.
okay,
God
please.
did too.
there was an accident.
Clock that.
Anyway,
Saucy Santana.
come on, bro. Please, I told you.
like-
certain
it's like-
things you will not do around me, and that's one of them. Don't do that around me, please. I told you I will get the fuck up and go. I told you that coach shit. This is an offering. I let it slide because she in here.
Look in the mirror.
Nah, bro, I'm not doing
See,
it.
it's still up there.
I told you that's strike 2.
I can't believe you sending birthday wishes to somebody who birthday over with.
So what the fuck? Like,
I mean, he's doing it
I'm
on
literally
air.
right here.
It's real. I appreciate it.
well, your birthday will be coming up soon. We'll tell you happy birthday too. It's okay.
8/24 Kobe Day. Shout out to you.
All right. Shout out to the
My
Leo.
fellow August baby.
To the Leos.
No, she a Virgo.
Oh,
Get that shit together.
excuse me. I'm sorry. To
Get
the
that shit
Virgos.
together.
I'm sorry.
Even though
Excuse
she right there on the cusp, and I claim her anyway.
Anyway,
but
you know,
August,
we want to give people their flowers and tell them happy birthday and all that good stuff, you know, because you never know. So happy birthday to my homie, little Nick.
Damn, you think I'm just finna get up out of here like that?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm
Sheesh.
just giving you flowers, your birthday wishes, and congratulate on you of making it to another year. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people don't. So, you know,
Thank you.
happy birthday to you, cocksucker.
Now, speaking of people who may or may not think they have too much longer to live, have you guys seen
Mitch McConnell.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
have you guys seen the story about the man who dressed up as the Grim Reaper and stood on a building next to a hospital? And they claimed he was staring at people.
He was trolling, bro.
Dog, you're dressed like the Grim Reaper. How y'all know what he's staring at anyway? He just fucking up there moving left to right. Is that bold or not bold? People are saying this nigga bold. They're saying he might potentially cause people's deaths by doing that shit.
Hey,
How?
what demographic of people said that?
The internet people.
No, fuck that. Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper.
I'm not sure what the demographics
Okay.
were, but
You know.
what I'm saying is this man did some bold shit. That's some bold shit to do. Dress up as the Grim Reaper and go stand outside of a motherfucking hospital where they can see you in plain sight. Some of them people might have thought they was hallucinating. Got them on, what's the shit they gave Michael Jackson? Because they give it to everybody else.
Propofol.
Yeah, nigga be dripping off of that shit. Look up, see the Grim Reaper, be like, damn, it might be time to go home. Like, y'all don't think that's bold?
The reality of it is a lot of people in those hospitals, you know, and you know, whatever. I hate to say this, but
Oh, you about to say some morbid shit.
they are gonna go home eventually. Soon.
God forbid a bitch is just in labor.
You know. You know. They give
God
it,
forbid somebody just got a little
but
appendicitis.
that happens. In the hospital, somebody's giving birth and somebody's leaving the earth. Giving birth and leaving earth, brother. It happens. You know, so
Giving birth or leaving Earth. Hey, that might be it. I like that.
That's the working title right
let
there.
me,
But
let me get that down.
giving birth and leaving earth.
Oh,
So, you know,
shit.
like, it's just some troll shit to me, man. You know, whatever. I don't be taking shit serious like that. Not like that. Like, it's some bullshit. People like, I can see it if somebody's mother or father was on their deathbed and they look out the window and they a cancer patient and they end up leaving this earth in the next hour. You gonna blame this person?
Fair.
You gonna blame him?
Fair.
How can you blame him, bro?
Because he's outside standing there dressed like the Grim Reaper. and
That
you
person
startled
was
this
going
person.
to be deceased regardless if he was out there or not. Regardless.
I don't know, man. I don't like it.
You think that him standing out there rushed the process of them being deceased?
It might have been the reason why they croaked, though. It might have
Man,
excited
fuck
them
outta
to a
here,
certain
bro.
extent.
No, sir, bro.
There is that. And they arrested him because that shit is mean, bro. Regardless of nothing else, it's fucking mean.
It's all type of shit that's mean. And it
I mean,
happens
where
in
was
the
he
world.
at on the roof?
Yes.
So who could even fucking see him?
The people across the hospital was taller than the building he was on, so anybody in that view could just look out there.
Think about it, bro. If you're in a hospital bed,
Which I've been in.
can you really look out your window and see that? Depending on where you are, no, you looking.
Depending on the angle. yes.
The wind. Okay, some rooms, but the window is so far away from you that you can only see a certain vantage point out of your window.
What about if I got up out my bed? You know, they changing my bedpan. I'm just, taking in the view.
If they changing your fucking bedpan, you not getting up out of shit. You sitting in it. You not getting up out of anything. Not nothing, bro.
Yo, look, we gonna wrap this up on YouTube.
The fuck?
Tell the people where they can find y'all. Whoever wants to go first, please
Don't
go first.
come looking for me.
Damn, that's our IG.
I mean, you could find me at Jugs Bunny, but am I
Okay.
gonna accept you? No.
Why won't you?
I don't want any new followers.
What if it might be an intriguing person that wants to get to know you?
I don't want to get
Wants
to
to
know
know-
anybody.
wants to know your story.
I don't want to tell my story. Go back and listen to some past pods.
Fuck.
Yeah, do that. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share that motherfucking soon.
God damn.
What about you, Tino? You gonna tell the people what they can do with how to communicate?
Find me in the streets.
Oh, all right. He
Find me in the
said-
streets.
he said-
Meet me in the streets.
And you know me at Bourbon Boy Reed, aka Reed Reviews, man. Make sure y'all go over to Patreon, sign up. Everything is free. Stay here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. We're about to make a big shift though. All the long range is going over to Patreon. I'm done with YouTube, man. Fuck this shit. And we out.
I gotta take a pee break. Leave that in.